Hello and welcome to another Let's Play by me, the GamerWolfSix of Divinity Dragon Commander. On the last Let's Play, we basically just conquered a bunch of areas and got women to get the vote. Pretty much all that stuff. For this Let's Play, pretty much the same thing.
Oh, my heart and soul. How I have prayed for your swift return. Never should I have allowed desperation to trump circumspection. I am entirely to blame for what has happened. The imp's potion. 7 bless us. One might as well apply magma to alleviate sunburn. The wretched orcs, forced to partake in the drinking of what they presumed was tea, drank instead the heartless herald of decay. Afore my very eyes they began to bleed from every orifice, became ghouls ensnared in untellable agony, until mere puddles of putrid matter bore witness to their horrid demise. And yet their souls remain, hovering helplessly upon capricious currents like ephemeral jewels evoked from stardust. Therefore, my love, if you allow for a moment a selfish turn of thought, know these souls may spell my salvation. I have been told that by means of magic or machinery, they may be given refuge in a new dwelling, be it made of meat or metal. The prospect is eminently exciting, for I too might benefit from one such transference, and come to inhabit a body void of disease. What do you say, my earth and sky? What do you say? Shall we put these orcish souls to the test?
Yeah, let's use tech.
Though I have come to dread the ramifications induced by impish machinations, I must concede to your wishes when confronted with your will and wisdom.
Hey.
Is that you, Commander? Forgive me, I'm still wiping the tears from my eyes. I cried with laughter. I did indeed. You should have seen those orcs. One sip of Bungle Brew's grog and they melted like snowmen exposed to 100 suns. Squish!
That seems a bit weird.
I appreciate her condition as much as the next elf, but her life is not worth others' deaths. I'm sorry, but that is where I stand on the matter, and I'm not the only one. Commander, I must protest. If what Trinculo describes in those shockingly callous terms of his is true, the experimenting that is going on behalf of Lady Ophelia is unacceptable.
I don't know if you've talked to Oberon yet, Commander. But if you haven't, please do, for I share his concerns to the fullest.
Well, we'll give them robot bodies.
What a splendid victory that was.
Okay, we already did the science stuff, so time to go conquer some more, I guess. Let's see. Can we bring everybody to that area? Yeah, okay. Can you just, like, travel through there or something? $97. That seems pretty good, right? What about that area? That's a whole other kettle of fish when it comes to capital capturing. No, I guess we're gonna have to build a whole bunch of units. Or move the units. I mean, that's another thing. Let's see, that's a 2. So how about another tavern? And science stuff, because reasons. And then we'll build shit. Well, actually, okay, well, that is an armor there. probably think about moving guys into different areas. No, built. What would happen if we did that? An 80% chance seems kind of good. And hell, we could always just use mercenaries. Anywhere else? I guess more ships? Okay. Oh, that's our guys. Shit. There's much we can do about that. That's pretty good. It's also pretty good. Yeah, it's not a big thing. I could just do that. Oh, okay, cool. What do you got? Not pulling out any stops? Huh. Okay, Edmundo. Nice. Nothing? Yeah, we'll just leave it to fate. Saves us some time. Cool.
Well done, Commander. The first of your dastardly siblings has fallen to your might. This victory will send terror leaping down the spines of your remaining opponents. Once more, we set an important step in the direction of victory. Bravo!
How much more base and depraved can a soul get when it seeks the death of a child to further its interests? Henry and I may not always see eye to eye, but if I can save his daughter, I will do what I can. And Scarlet feels the same.
What's going on?
Commander, we have anxiously awaited your return, for our spies brought dire news. Some obscure nobleman by the name of Drury has ordered top assassins to kidnap and kill Henry's daughter Anne. Her death would crush him, and that's exactly how that prick tries to get the attention of our enemies. By robbing you of one of your generals, he seeks the same post in their armies. You know there'd be no stopping Henry. He sped off home the instant he heard the news, so now Catherine and I would like your permission to go after him. If he has to face those backstabbing bastards, we want to face them with him.
Okay. Yeah, you guys go.
Yes, Commander. We'll hack them to pieces and be back in time for happy hour.
Nice. Time to go to the bar. Hey.
Henry has a spot of daughter trouble, has he? These teenage girls, they're all the same. Scarlet and Catherine actually want to abandon ship and rush to her rescue. Can you imagine? At least I have the sense of duty to remain here in the epicenter of your power, where generals are truly needed. Well, there's that, and the fact that I just can't be bothered.
I mean, his daughter's in trouble, so... Wow, we are getting a lot of research. Guess we could get some real good shit. We'll get some of that. Can't get anything up there. So... let's go to the engineering bay and spruce up our boys. Passive abilities. Passive, passive. Cool. And back to the battlefield. So, time to move everybody south. Wow. That thing can go far, but I guess it is air. I could use some transport ships. Oops, sorry. Okay, so... Right, you guys are doing that. Ooh, and they're doing that. Can we attack and win? We could use mercenaries. Just one? Okay. Yeah, I don't like that 63%. Let us... Well, we should build these units down here first. And we can build these guys. Okay. Everybody that can move has moved, except for you guys. And next turn. What do you got? Let's see. Mercenaries, what do I not use? Warlocks, don't use warlocks. And Zeppelins. Yeah. And... We're using a lot of mercenaries for this. What's the map? That's the map? Let's roll that dice. I'd really like to get some more mercenary cards. Nice.
Dear, oh dear. It seems my esteemed colleagues made a mess of things. But why blame them, really? It takes those blockheads of counselors, of course, not to know any confrontation with hardened assassins is bound to leave a trail of... oh, a variety of things. Blood, ash, and general destruction come to mind. Perhaps I should have gone with them after all. Sounds like they had a jolly old time.
Yeah, it's quite jolly old time.
Your generals are out of control, Commander. Now, I appreciate they stood together to rescue Henry's daughter, but when the end result has a tally of 2 incinerated buildings, a ruined hall of industry, and a few dozen dead or wounded, it seems to me they were a tad too enthusiastic. They may be used to battlefields alone these days, but we do not tolerate such mayhem in our cities. Someone needs to pay.
Right, Commander. You've upset us imps greatly by cancelling Project Megabomb, but we are not the kind to despair for long. In fact, we want to present you with Project Super Soldier. Sounds like something you could use, right? So let's start experimenting on fetuses. Yep, you heard me correctly. We need to study various types of genetic engineering processes pronto. Soon, babes will be born as super soldiers and grow to maturity in no time.
Not sure about the whole maturity thing, but... Is that how you spell fetuses? Fotuses?
You can't make an omelette without breaking eggs. An expression we lizards are not very fond of, bred as we are in the shell. I can therefore assume the phrase, "you can't make super soldiers without messing up wombs," would be equally unpopular among elves and dwarves, Commander. To put it delicately, Trinculo is an utter loon, and I hope you'll tell him as much.
I mean, I'm all for genetic engineering, but creating super soldiers...
I prepare his bomb over these mutants Trinculo is so hell-bent on manufacturing, Commander. War machines I'm all for. War monsters, not so much.
Oh, so why do we need super soldiers? We got robots.
Let's see. Fetal experimentation. No. Thank you, Commander.
Super soldiers sound good on paper, Commander, but the methods to make them are bizarre and frankly unnatural. Budding life should be protected, not subjected to sordid trials.
I'm gonna have to say no.
Not again, Commander. No to Project Megabomb, no to Project Super Soldier. You're determined to see the first ever depressed imp, aren't you? Because you're getting there.
Very wise of you, Commander. Trinculo really needs to have his head examined. Were he a lizard, he must have hatched from a rotten egg, as we say.
So, another sick and senseless impish scheme has been tossed into the trash can. Just a matter of time, though, before they come up with another.
No fetal experimentation, then. Thank you, Commander.
The imp is no more than a tiny demon in disguise, Commander, and his workings are those of the devil, not the divines. They should not be encouraged, and indeed they have not. Well done.
Hey, Yorick actually likes me, at least with that regard. Sup?
Good to see you, Commander. I've been meaning to thank you for the role you've played in the rescue of my dear Anne. 'Twould have been another story entirely had Catherine and Scarlet not come to my aid. Wonders of women. You should have seen us. And we reached before those bloody assassins did. But they beset us in far greater numbers than we could have foreseen. They used imp-throwing bombs, lizard arrows tipped with poison, dwarf axes that could cut through steel, but we held them off time and again. We three duelists, shoulder to shoulder.
Jeez.
Of course, there was a touch of collateral damage, I suppose. One of those imp devices rolled right into an undead kindergarten. But really, those skeletal scamps are already dead to begin with, right? I thought it was rather funny. A shower of bones, it was. Came clattering down like dry hail. Is that a reason to be a killjoy and scream bloody murder? Because that's what those gods-be-damned counselors of yours are doing. They demand restitution and the likes. I've half a mind to demonstrate what functionalities come with this arm of mine, and where they can put them.
Let's see, that one's the good one.
I suppose not. So what happens next? I have to pay a fine or something? Do community service for the undead? Air out some crypts and polish their coffins? Bah! By every demon ass in hell, the things we do for our children, Commander.
We accomplished our mission, Commander, but I shudder to think at what cost. No wonder the counselors are in an uproar.
We did it, Commander. Anne has been rescued. Hardest fight I ever fought, but it was worth it. I'm sorry to say, though, those damned assassins spared not the citizens that stood in their way. Many died, but not by our blades.
Heck.
7 be merciful when your generals descend unto our cities, Commander. When they paint the town red, they transcend the mere figure of speech. We undead have children to mourn because of their escapades, and we demand
mourn again.
hefty reimbursement.
Okay, time for science stuff. Actually, let's go and get myself some more stuff. So what is it? Crippling Roar. I mean, that shit looks good. Enjoying all that science I'm getting. I guess next turn we'll send everybody Sooth. How much is that? If we did do it now. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I get more well-rounded, I guess. So, Guess no one's on the ships. Can get any more? No. Oh yeah, if we did attack, that would be kind of pointless. Okay, got that. Put some more shippy guys or something in. Or we could probably build a thing. Another tavern. Okay. Oh, we lost a ship, but that's okay. Wow, the lizards fucking love us. And hey, everybody, why is the undead loving us? Is turning down the sorry, is turning down the imps like making everybody love us? Jesus. Discount. What's that? That's a big genocide if it kills everybody.
Those high and mighty councillors sure did a number on Henry, as if he's the one that caused so much trouble. Have they quite forgotten about Lord Drury's merry band of assassins? He's been asking me for a loan, you know, being robbed of his gold. Asked for quite a lot, actually. But I guess I can't rightly refuse him. A begging man is more agonizing to look upon than a begging dog.
General Henry got his comeuppance, Commander. I can only
You seem to be a bit harsh.
reflect on his sentence with proper repentance and humility. Yet, knowing Henry, pigs will fly first.
What's up?
Oh, my sky and clouds. May the Seven forgive me if I ever spoke ill of imps, for they are truly expert engineers, whose peerless blend of wonder and whimsy begets the gains of genius. Served with souls, their apparatus have become sentient and, once science permits, shall stride, function and speak with a subtle grace quite equal to that of the living. Trinculo assures me a skeleton of precious metals can be constructed, wherein my soul may be housed.
Yeah, seems like robots are good.
So I shall, my love. Imagine, soon I may be a creature of eternity, unburdened by the shackles of sickness and atrophy, yours long as the dragon lives.
Cool.
It's over, Commander. I stood before a tribunal, was described as a maniac, a vandal, an arsonist, and even a murderer. But I bore it all with quiet dignity, my jaws clenched tighter than Prospero's arse. They took my land, my titles, what gold I had stored, but I stood in silence, not giving them the satisfaction of showing my rage.
Jesus.
Quite a change from the hothead Henry you know and love, isn't it, Commander? 'Twas down to Catherine and Scarlet, you know. Never would I have let those bastards of councillors unleash their barrage of injustice over me, had I not rested easily in the knowledge that thereby I was shielding the friends who came to my aid without as much as a thought for their own safety. My daughter came to no harm, and neither did my comrades in arms. All is well. Now, to toast them all with wine and beer, and again, It'll have to be your treat, though, Commander. I'm penniless now, remember?
Justice has been done under the all-seeing eyes of the mighty Seven. He who has cast down the bones of our brethren has himself been cast down into the dust. I didn't quite know what to make of Henry's attitude, though. I found myself paying for his whole trip back to ship. He kept going on and on about how sorry he was. Another drink, Yorick, to alleviate my guilt. Another drink, Yorick, in memory of those poor children. What could I do but pick up the tab?
Curse Drinkulo and every single simpleton of his ludicrous species. The madmen are arranging a marriage most grotesque and shamefully aberrant. A perverted bond between the essence of nature and the cold indifference of cogs, wheels, and gears.
What?
It is a desecration of the cosmos, a violation of everything we elves hold dear.
What's going on?
Thundering torpedoes. What miracles we imps invent with staggering regularity. I surprise myself sometimes, Commander. I really do. Soul-powered constructs, think on it. Intelligent cannons, living gunships. I could become one. Brilliant.
You okay? So, let's see passive stuff. Okay, let's look at the map. So, what happens if we attack with everything we've got? 16, jeez. Ugh, 66. Maybe wait one more turn? How much we got? Those guys won't really do too much. I know. Let's see if we get them there. Then that would make them go there. Heck. They would be one turn short of getting there. How about we send them over that way to take those guys as lands? Mother! Probably should have, like, a couple of transports built and one of those. It'd be kind of nice if it showed me where stuff was on the map. Okay, so we got a Zeppelin over there. It's just Zeppelin long. I guess we could just keep those guys there to like, keep those guys busy. Next turn. That's the 89, 92. What? Oh. It's funny how it's like 100% and 2%. It's like, that's not how numbers work. You know, we could just do that. Heck! More recruits. Nice. What's up with all the genocide happening?
Come to have a chat, Commander. Just as well. for I've been meaning to have a word with the dragon myself. Remember when I told you about losing my arm and eye? How I lost it standing guard for your father, an emperor unworthy of his throne? Well, telling you got me thinking, as well as drinking. And here's the conclusions I've come to. I was different then, you see. And not just because I was more man and less machine. No. The day they hacked me up good, there was much more that I lost. In that arm lay stored loyalty and duty. In that eye, trust and friendship. Out the door, just like that. But lately, they've been clawing at it, wanting to come back in. We've got a fine bunch of generals here, Commander. And there's Edmund too, but let's not open that particular can of worms. No, it's the girls, Scarlet and Catherine. Guess I've never come closer to women without wanting to get in their pants. I respect them as officers, I really do. And I think that should history repeat itself, they would stand by me as we make our last stand. Not run like the mongrels that still stain my memories. If there's trust to be had, I think they've earned mine, Commander. As of you, the sins of your father need not be yours. You have my sword and my friendship too. There! Now you know. So enough of this sentimental elf talk and let's drink! To us! To the Raven! To victory!
What a splendid victory that was.
Nothing.
Triumph.
Yep.
A toast to triumph.
Okay. So anyways, that's going to be the end of this Let's Play. I'd like to thank you all for watching another one by me, the GamerWolfSix of Divinity Dragon Commander. Please comment, because I like comments. Tell me what you like, dislike, tips, tricks, otherwise.
My lord, or would you rather we move right on to
Yeah, tell me.
The wizard will say it's all his doings. Of
Like, subscribe, check out the videos if you want to help my YouTube grow. And please remember to spay and or neuter your animals to help control the pet population.
No, the Raven did. She is alive somehow. She likes me. She instructs me. She must have been there all along to help your father conquer the world. One hell of a girl, wouldn't you say, Commander?
And until next time, Let's Play by me, the GamerWolfSix of Divinity Dragon Commander. See ya.